Graduate Office of the Department of English at the University of Texas at Austin. That map showed where recent grads had been hired, so that was how I first encountered Bowling Green State University, too. Bruce and I both studied rhetoric under such folks as Maxine Hairston and Lester Fagley and James L. Canavy at the University of Texas at Austin. I met Bruce for the first time in a hotel suite in New Orleans at my MLA interview. Little did I know then why Bruce was so eager to hire a colleague to join him and Elise Caldronello in the doctoral program in rhetoric and writing. He couldn't take a sabbatical until someone was hired. No wonder that Bruce was impressed by my credentials. With a dissertation in the history of writing instruction in U.S. colleges, I was quite impressed that he had studied at Kansas State University under a national leader in composition history, Donald C. Stewart. Not only that, I had actually read the MA thesis that Bruce, ever the productive scholar, had published as the Tagnemic Contribution to Composition Teaching. In that spirit of generosity, if you'd like to read that little-known tome as well, Bruce has made it available online. When Bruce came to BGSU in 1981, he was the first faculty member hired specifically to teach in the newly developed rhetoric and writing program at the Department of English. He helped develop courses at the graduate and undergraduate levels and helped to secure the first computer lab for the university's first-year writing program. And he's directed dozens of dissertations as well as master's theses and senior theses on a range of topics, including higher education in Kenya, and on writers as diverse as C.S. Lewis, Garrison Keillor, Walker Percy, and Martin Buber. Bruce served as the department's coordinator of graduate studies from 1991 to 1995, and in the years since has been a full-time administrator, while continuing to play an active role in the program by occasionally teaching online courses and serving on many dissertation committees. Did I mention, by the way, that since I do have that historical bent, I felt someone needed to recognize today the many, many ways that Bruce has contributed to many, many aspects of the university and of the academy. During his career at BGSU, Bruce has managed to get out of town on a lot of great gigs. In 1999-2000, he was a Fulbright Fellow in Nairobi, Kenya. He has been a Bradley Research Fellow with the Heritage Foundation in Washington, D.C., 89 to 90. And in 88, he was the S.W. Brooks Memorial Professor of Literature at the University of Queensland in Brisbane, Australia. He's also been the author of several successful federal grants, including in 2005 the Fulbright Hays Grant to East Africa that sponsored research into the promise of online pedagogy serving students and teachers in Tanzania. Back at the University of Texas at Austin, Bruce wrote his dissertation on the rhetorical and critical theory of C.S. Lewis, a figure whom, as many of us know, looms large in Bruce's continuing body of scholarship. Interestingly, as Bruce revealed in an interview a few years ago, while most people today know of C.S. Lewis through the novels in the Chronicles of Narnia series, or of course more recently the movie The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Bruce read those novels only after he published on Lewis's nonfiction, and then only at the urging of his beloved wife, Joan. As he revealed in that interview, he should have listened to Joan a lot sooner. I think Bruce, since, has taken that lesson to heart every day. Since then, Bruce has pursued an active research agenda. He's published 5 books on C.S. Lewis, including his 4-volume encyclopedia, C.S. Lewis, Life, Works, Legacy, published in 2007 by Prager Press. Yes, in those days following the release of the most recent Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe movie, Bruce was quite in demand in many ways as a speaker, as a workshop leader, and contributor. If you would like to know more about C.S. Lewis after Bruce's last day here on campus, you might go online and check out the C.S. Lewis Review, which Bruce has been editing since 1995. Or you could wait a couple of years to the publication of the critical biography that Bruce plans to bring to fruition during the early part of his retirement. Bruce's other publications include articles on online pedagogy, administration, U2's Bono, Walker Percy, Flannery O'Connor, critical theory, as well as 2 textbooks co-authored with English department colleagues. Rough Drafts with Elise Caldronello in 1987. Elise is here today. Searching for Great Ideas with Tom Klein and Tom Weimer, published in '89 and reprinted a new edition in '92. And Tom Klein is here today also. Travel to Africa and Australia have enthralled Bruce and Joan for many years. But now the lure of family, and particularly of grandchildren, will keep them in North America, though not in the lower 48. Upon retirement, they will leave the Great Black Swamp for Willow, Alaska. Happy adventures to you both on the Alcan Highway.
Thank you, Sue. I'm very delighted to welcome Dr. Scott Calhoun, who is a former student of Bruce's, a graduate of our Rhetoric and Writing doctoral program.